Hey, StarCrafters Wookie here. Thanks for tuning in, and this is a 3v3 I played recently on the ladder, just for fun, against people I don't know. We can see here's a guy named Paradise, here's some dude named Guderian, here's some dude named Funner, this is some chub named Wookie, here's Panty Droppa, and wait, hold it, did we see that? We can't, that all happened really fast. It was right after a little bit of a timeout counter, but let's see what happened here. Good luck, have fun. I knew it. Yeah, now he's dropping. He was AFK. Oh my god, I don't know what that means. For like 5 seconds. A lot of AFKers tonight. I'm really upset. So sad. GG, I guess. Sad. End this quick, you guys. Hey, I won 1v3. Okay, oh, you guys can probably read too. But, so this is like my 4th game out of 5 on that night where it wasn't, like, we couldn't keep 6 people in the game. There goes Panty Droppa is actually a game Droppa, and then my other ally Superjit has dropped, and I just keep his I just kept their workers. So now it's a 2v1. So they had a guy on their side who was AFK and dropped, and then both of my teammates drop. So what you're looking at here is me versus, I believe, Guderian and Funner. Could probably tell by the maybe the EPMs of these guys. Looks like the blue guy dropped because these guys are at 0. So blue, purple, and yellow. This guy, and this guy aren't even in the game. It's just me against this guy and this guy. And so what I decided I would do is make some workers here, because I can't, when you gain control of your allies' units, you still can't like hotkey them. I can't hotkey buildings or any of that. So I decided I'll just make a few workers, get their gases down. You're going to see me take the extra geysers, and rather than trying to like build and defend these bases, I'm just going to let them go. I'm just going to start collecting the gas. I'm going to put the workers to work, except apparently for this worker, and just collect as much money as I can from them and make as much Protoss as I can. So you can see right away, I mean, at the 6-minute mark of the game, I am on a ton of gateways, relatively, and working on some upgrades already, not worrying about expanding because I've got 2 expansions effectively, and I'm making a ton of money. I can't spend it fast enough. And meanwhile, these guys are pretty much doing the same thing. I would bet that they are, sharing the resources of the blue guy. It looks like someone's trying to actually build stuff for him, which at low levels gets hard to do. But we are going to speed this up a little bit. And of course, if they had attacked my expansions, my AFKers, I would have been screwed because there's nothing I can do to defend those. But instead, they just run Marines right into my base. And I have prepared. I've got a ton of gateways, and I myrtleize them. I moidalize them. And I was thinking, I just crushed both of their armies. How awesome! Let's see what I can do to take advantage of that. So I'm coming over here for pylons. I put pylons in their bases so I can warp in to try to thwart some harassment or whatever. Going to open up a path to the center. And what's my vision looking like? That's their vision apparently. No, me, them, no. Uh-oh, I'm missing real action. So another encounter in the mid, and it's still Marines. They're still just trying to power their way to victory with a speedy victory. But I think I played this one right by not trying to control 3 bases, just control the 1 base and take an early lead. I'm doing pretty well. So here they finally decide they're going to attack one of my freebies, and so be it. There they go. But while they're doing that, I'm running through their ghoster or their AFKer or whatever you want to call it. So sure, this is getting blown up, and that sucks because it takes away some of my income. But I've already worked myself down here. So it's not terrible horrible, and I'm getting a base cleanup here, which you can see I have forced the retreat on that. And oh look, that's so gratifying when you get to do it. You know, it usually happens to me. Panty dropper is being revealed. That's kind of funny because he dropped his panties and now he's being revealed. But so I did go Dark Shrine. If like you've been trained to do on my channel, you were watching the production tab, you know that was coming down. But with these Dark Templar and all my gateways early, you can see I have caught up to my income as far as production. But I've already got the blue guy wiped out. I didn't know which one of these guys was AFK because they were all building, but I just wreak havoc on these guys with DTs. It's actually really fun, and I got some vision. I was able to keep up on where they go or where they were hanging out. I think I walked into there's some tanks up here, and I did walk into some tanks, but look at that, there's an expansion denied. If you look at the income tab, which guy am I? Orange. You can see as far as incomes go, I'm way in the lead. I've got more harvesters. I'm actually beating these dudes, which I gotta say was quite satisfying. And just stalkers and zealots so far with the DTs. I would oh hey, looky there. I saw this. I actually saw this, and I put some zealots here, but he flew right by him. I needed to move these zealots over here. So this was the one point in the game where I thought, uh-oh, I might lose. But I managed to snag, I don't know if you saw me snag that that one drop chip that was full of stuff. This one barely skirts out. And wow, I have a tickle in my throat. But he's going to come over here and try to harass. And if I recall rightly, we get some Dark Templar in to clean these guys up. At this point, whatever with those expansions. With my not in the game guys, I didn't worry too much about these. Now I was on 2 base, and I even put down some here. I did manage to box my probes here and get a lot of them down there, so I didn't lose a whole lot. Is there like a units lost tab? Yeah, but it doesn't show workers killed. But then it was a counter push, and I don't recall anything super wonderful, exciting going on. You can see I just warped in 7 Dark Templar with a 7 Dark Templar on a warp prism, and I do it again there. So I'm actually able to over harass more so than they are. And let's look at the APMs. I see. Oh, I'm crushing. I was so in the zone. That is like the fastest I have ever played. And you can see my Dark Templar here, clean out red. Dark Templar are so cool when you can pull them off. I wish I could pull them off more often. Does that even make sense? I don't know. So I've got red lift floating. I've got blue floating. There's a lot of stuff just standing around stationary, not going anywhere because we're not the greatest of players. But I looked up these guys after the game. Top 8 silver and a top 8 bronze, and I'm a mid to top silver player, at least according to the rankings. But now at this point they're really just trying to land bases and eke out income, and you can see I have a pretty good handle on walking around and just checking the expansions, and I have them on lockdown, and I'm even building void rays, zealot, blink stalker, Dark Templar, immortal, void ray composition, very strong, runs through the bases. I even got 1 upgrade on those bad boys. Look at that. They have shield or ground weapons 1. These guys did kind of float around for a little while, but just a second from now and the game is over. And yeah, that's right, I showed you this game specifically because I 1v2'd a couple of dudes. Yes! Go Wookiee! That was awesome. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Good luck, have fun on your ladder games.